Well, Theresa May is refusing to put a new date on the vote. I think technically the vote doesn't have to be now up until the 28th of March. That's the day before Brexit is due to happen. Now, I think it would be surprising if it took that long. I don't think that's the Prime Minister's intention. I'd be surprised if it played out that long. In the meantime, though, as you mentioned there, she said she's off to Brussels to have more chats with the EU. She's looking for concessions on this backstop issue, although it's unlikely she's going to get any concessions. That's what she needs, though, to get her MPs to back the deal, which she would obviously like to put to a vote at some later date, probably between now and somewhere in January. So instead of using the word concession, she says she's after assurances. She basically wants the EU to reassure MPs here in the UK that the UK will not remain stuck in the backstop indefinitely. As it stands at the moment, there is no end date to the backstop, and Theresa May is trying to get the EU to give some sort of indication that it wouldn't be forever that the UK would be stuck there. It only comes into play, of course, this backstop deal if there is no future trade agreement between the UK and the EU. Now, I don't know how she's going to go in Brussels because they have made it very abundantly clear over the past couple of days, weeks, if not months, that the deal that's on the table now is the only deal they've got. They're not going to enter into any more renegotiation, so she's really up against it here. She'll be looking, I suspect, for a trickily worded statement, something quite vague that she can say is reassurance to her MPs, and hope that's enough to get them to vote for her plan.
And she was under immense pressure from her own party to delay this vote, but she was saying all along until quite recently, no, this vote is going to go ahead on Tuesday. How has Parliament responded to the news that it's now not going to go ahead on Tuesday?
Well, certainly from the opposition parties, there were words like chaotic, you're shambolic, your government is cowardice, and so on. Surely the words were pretty blunt, I have to say, from the opposition. And there is some movement, some suggestion, some speculation that at some point the opposition may even move a censure motion or perhaps even a confidence vote against the government, saying that they are not fit to run government, they can't get their key policy through, so they shouldn't be the leaders of this country, they shouldn't be running this country. Now, we haven't heard yet if that's going to happen immediately, if it's in fact going to happen at all. I suspect that the opposition may give Theresa May the chance and breathing space to go off to Brussels, see if she can come back with some concessions or assurances, as she calls them, and then judge her on whatever she gets from Brussels. But certainly some of the minor parties, the Scottish National Party and the Liberal Democrats, they are seemingly agitating, egging on, if you like, the Labour Party to move some sort of censure or confidence vote. So Theresa May is up against it, her leadership on the line, and of course if her leadership's on the line, her government could also be on the line. So certainly frightening, I guess, times for MPs who are looking after their jobs, but more importantly, frightening times for this country. The pound on the back of this news has already dropped 20% against the US dollar. So this is serious stuff, and politicians are being asked to look at more than just their jobs when making their minds up over the next couple of days.